Hi everybody, I'm Sue Swank, and you're chilling with Miss Sue. Today's video we're going to cover studio shooting with an iPhone. Now if you have Android, that's fine, you could do that too. Follow along. All of the props that you see, I'll have it listed below that you can get off of Amazon. Now just a couple of little things here before we start. I want you to like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Also, comment. I always comment. I always look. Now, having said all of that, when you start this journey as a photographer, iPhone photographer, Android photographer, mobile photographer, you're going to learn a lot on your own and through these videos. So come along the journey with me. Be a hell of a ride. Now, before I say anything else, I want you to go to your camera settings, look for camera, click on grid. That's the rule of thirds. You click on that, it looks like a tic-tac-toe thing. That tells you where to put the main focus. If you want it on, one of the grid lines, you really don't do the circle. Don't do the center very much. Rule of thirds is basically the gospel in photography. And it's something that a lot of photographers like to break. I'm one of them. I never really did do rule of thirds very often. But it does work. Now, like I said, in all these, on the props here, I'm going to have the links on the bottom. In Amazon, where you can buy them. So, as we go along the journey, you'll learn more. You're going to realize that your camera, your mobile phone is not just a mobile phone. It's a camera that lets you make calls. How cool is that? I mean, when I realized that, I was really impressed. My camera is so hot, it lets me make phone calls. Can't do that with a Canon, but I always love Canon. Anyhow, let's get started. Are you ready? I'm ready. Hold on. Here is the props. You have ballet slippers, pearls, music box, vase, and flowers, and a backdrop. Oh, you have a ring light. I'll put descriptions on the bottom in the video. So what you want to do is that when you have the grid on, figure out where you want the center to be. Just kind of play with it a little bit. Oh, also for iPhone, you have a little yellow line there that helps you keep it straight. Make sure you line it up. Smash it in the center. You're going to see a little sundial. I would take it all the way down, make it dark. And when you're ready, click the picture. Okay? And that's it. Take the picture. Now, I'm going to cover a little bit more. I didn't cover earlier. Some of you might want to shoot in JPEG. Well, let me backtrack. Some of you might want to shoot in HEIC. H-E-I-C. I shoot RAW. I'm always going to shoot RAW. Now, you got photographers saying, don't always shoot RAW. I always shoot RAW. The video, the introduction video with the Fantasy Fest, I shot RAW constantly because I am a pro photographer and I like it. I like all the information. The difference between RAW and JPEG, whatever, is that basically the JPEG, now I say JPEG because when I shot Canon, you had RAW and you had JPEG, okay? That's what I always go by. For mobile photographers, they have a different name, Hayek or whatever. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to say JPEG. When you have JPEG, it's very condensed, very compressed. What you see is what you get. They have the colors done, the sharpness done, everything else. RAW, you get much more information. You get the whole canvas of information. That gives you opportunity to do your color, to sharpen it, to really play with it and manipulate it better. That's why I always shoot RAW. My husband, he shoots JPEG. And he's always giving me the pictures, really nice ones. My God, can this man shoot photography. But I always say, honey, why don't you shoot RAW? I don't want to. All right. So I don't press it. Anyhow, I would encourage you, if you have the opportunity, at least try shooting RAW. It's a bigger file system. Yes, it is going to be larger. But I think you're going to like it better when it comes to editing. Oh, by the way, tomorrow's video, well, excuse me, not tomorrow's video, the next video you watch, talk about editing. And I'm going to cover Lightroom and Snapseed, both of which are on Android and iPhone. So tune in for that. So that's really about it. I shoot RAW. I'm always going to shoot RAW. You figure out what you want to do best. Okay? So let me know how you like it. Let me see your pictures. I'll see you then.